What's good? What's cracking? Got a little quick talk I want to do today. You dig what I'm saying? Give me a little second because I'm on the move. But I want to talk about some things that's important to me. Alright. So yeah, you are now in tune with your boy Grandmaster Saya. You know, and I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna need y'all to hit the thumbs up. I need y'all to get the likes up, you know, and I'm gonna need y'all to comment, and I'm gonna need y'all to share the video. You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it. But yeah, man, so listen, man, I got a little spill I want to go through today, right? And so it's been coming to my knowledge, right? Now, the first person I heard bring this up, and I didn't really have a problem with him talking about it, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I thought his reasons, and, you know, I'm probably wrong, but I thought his reasons for believing this was through, you know, scholarly battles that he went through, right? So the first person, so now I want to talk about this ancient America being older than Egypt and the knowledge coming from America over to Egypt, right? Okay. I want to talk about that because, you know, I got into a discussion with a guy on Facebook, right? And I would just, you know, I was just basically telling him, like, dude, you know, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, Ali Muhammad, he been preaching this. And, you know, I'm the type of person that, you know, I'm available to hearing somebody out and things of that nature, you know. So I really didn't have a problem with him saying it. But now I'm starting to realize that this movement is sparking off. And before we know it, you know, before we know it, you know, should it be so mixed up in the minds of our people, you know, and ancient Egypt will be taking the back seat. You dig what I'm saying? And it's really not about, you know, for me, it's not really about things having to be far as like ancient Egypt have to be on top or anything like that. The only thing that's really important to me is the truth. And that's really what this talk is about. It's about the truth. And what I really want to say to everybody, man, and, you know, I pray that this video reaches everybody that it should and is supposed to reach. You know, truth doesn't change. You know, and the problem that I see taking place within the conscious community is that certain talks get old. You know, now this, you know, this American thing is getting hot. You know, it's getting hot. It's taking form, and you know, the ancient Egyptian, you know, the black ancient Egyptian thing is going to the back seat. Like, it had a little run, now it's going to the back seat. But the problem is that truth doesn't change. You know what I mean? And then it's like, what's the next new thing? Like, it seemed like us as a people, it's like, what's the next new thing? You know what I mean? Like, and, you know, and I hear a lot of things about ancient America, you know what I mean? But I haven't seen, you know, I haven't seen any sources. You know, I haven't seen any solid sources, right? I haven't seen any solid sources. And let's be clear, man, this is one thing that people is like misconstruing. You know, these people have been waiting to disprove the out of Africa thing for a long time. And they've been waiting to, like, show that the learning center of the world is not in Africa. They've been waiting to do that for a long time. And so if these people really had any substantial concrete evidence to show otherwise, it will be all over. It will not be a secret. They have no reason to secretly hide ancient America, you know, being the birthplace of all knowledge and this and that. They have no reason to hide that, because that takes, that takes the light out of Africa. It takes the light out of Africa, man. And, and this is why, this is another one of those situations, now I got to give it to the Moors, because far as back as I can go, with Moors teachings, far as that's available, they kind of always believed in that. I was watching a video from a lady, I forget her name, right? But she's a Moors teacher, really old video. And, and she was kicking the ancient American thing. I'm not sure if she said that, they went over and taught the ancient Egyptians, though. I'm not sure if she ever said that. So I don't have a problem, with ancient America. I don't have a problem with, so-called African Americans feeling like they're native to this land and things of that nature. But I do have a problem with them saying that the ancient Americas is older than Egypt. And I do have a problem with them saying that information went over to Africa and kick-started off that whole civilization. Because it's just not true, and it's just wrong. And it's no substantial evidence, and it's too much, it's too much. I can't even find a word I want to say about it, man. It's too much folklore. You know what I mean? It's too much folklore, man. It's too much folklore. You know what I'm saying? And we got a problem as a people, being that we can't just stick with the truth and just ride it out. We jumping from one thing to the next. We got to jump. What's the new hot thing? So now the new hot thing is, this ancient America thing, now taking the light out of Africa. You know what I mean? And that's whack, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck where the light was. It's all about the truth with me. You know what I'm saying? And, if you, like, when you talk about ancient Egypt, like, the proof is there. You got ancient pyramids. You got, you know what I mean? Like, you got all type of literature. Like, you got things being discovered every day. Like, it's, the proof is there. But you don't have that type of proof when it comes to the ancient America. You know what I mean? Like, and, far as being hieroglyphics inside of the Grand Canyon, maybe so. There always have been artwork, inside of caves and things of that nature. But, then you got works of people like Ivan Van Sertima. Then you got works of people like Runoko Rashidi, who basically detail the presence, you know what I'm saying, of the ancient Egyptians in America. The ships and all of that, coming over here. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. It's really weird to me. It's really weird to me. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I think us as a people, what I don't like, what I'm seeing is this, what's new to be said? What's the new thing? That's not truth. That's not truth. Jumping from the next new hot topic and the next new things that people are saying and people is believing in, that's not truth. Truth doesn't change. Truth doesn't change. You know what I'm saying? And I can't rock with that. You know what I mean? So I don't have a problem with America being the light of the world, but you got to show the proof. You got to show the evidence. You gotta show without a shadow of a doubt. You can't just say this shit because you want to say it. You can't just say this shit just because you believe it. No, where is the evidence? Where is the proof? You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, it sounds like to me a great plan to be what? Divisive. It sounds like a great plan to be divisive. It sounds like a great plan to keep people away from the truth. It sounds like a great plan to mix people up. So, you know what I mean? So if ancient America is the light of the world, then show and prove that. Show the proof. You know what I mean? Show the proof. Because at least when I seen what Ali Muhammad was talking about, at least he showed some books and showed people the works of some books he feel is probably going to be going out of date and going to be hard to get. At least he showed some books. But other than that, man, like it has to be proof without a doubt. You know, it has to be proof without a doubt. You know, and you know, when you're talking about ancient knowledge, you know, I want this to be clear too. When you talk about ancient knowledge and ancient cultures and things of that nature, you know, some stuff we'll never know. You know, we can only know from what we come across. But man, I don't know. I'm not feeling the vibe. I don't. And I'm telling you, man, my intuition is very good. I have very good intuition. And when I know a vibe ain't right, I know a vibe ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before I end this video, I don't have no problem with the indigenous to the land thing. Because, you know, I believe we are indigenous to the land. We are indigenous to many lands. So I don't have a problem with that. But when you talking about a specific group of people educating and being the light of the world and taking credit from somebody else, now I got a problem with that, and that don't sit right with me. So I'm gonna need you, and this is matter of fact, this is what this video is. This is to anybody who believes that ancient America is the light of the world. I'm going to need you to show some proof without a shadow of a doubt. Let's match up ancient America with ancient Egypt, and let's see what we get. You know, and yes, it is some knowledge in ancient America. I've been doing a little studying as far as that go. You know, I've been doing a little study as far as that go. That's why I tell people all the time, this is why I have a problem with the word pagan, right? Because all ancient indigenous cultures deal in what they call paganism. So it's a connection everywhere you go in the ancient world. You know what I'm saying? It's a connection everywhere you go. But you know, let's line them up. You know, let's line them up and let's see. You know, let's see who was producing the most. Let's see who had the most knowledge. Let's see who had the most light. I'm not trying to take nothing away, you know, from the Olmecs and things of that nature. I'm not. But they just can't be compared. Not even Mesopotamia. You know, academia want to say Mesopotamia is the Genesis center. Let's just say that for lack of better words. The point of Genesis, right? But there is no comparison. So no civilization could be compared to Egypt. So like I don't understand why people want to throw rocks at the throne. But for me, it feels as if, you know, there is a plan to keep black people away from that, you know. And there's a lot of videos popping up where, you know, a lot of other races of people are trying to debunk even the African presence of ancient Egypt right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the Kemetic community was hitting real hard in the early 2000s. And, you know, at this point in time, if it's not a resurrection, right? If Heru ain't resurrected, then, you know, we in trouble, family. I'm out.